Advice for students and parents on coping with exams.
And one way is to eat.
One way?
That solves everything. Eating just solves everything. Any problem, just
Mashed potato, comfort food, go for it.
Gemma finds a fun recipe for pies right after this.
Look and listen, baby, that's my philosophy. It's called rubbernecking, baby, but that's all right with me.
1100 and say the word.
Well, it's again time for another Gemma's Gem.
Yep, from fine dining to takeaway, nothing is off limits. Good morning to you, Gemma.
Good morning, Kochie.
Hello.
Now, my favourite meal.
Pies.
Meat pie.
Yeah, a bit of sauce.
Yeah, we've found some. The Aussie meat pie has gone gourmet.
Oh.
Yeah, lots of different flavours and some very cute little faces on
Still
them.
nice, though.
It's beautiful.
Hasn't gone puffy or anything like that. It's sort of
Well,
still...
that's the question, but no, they're absolutely delicious. And they've got cute little faces on them which tell us which pie is what.
Oh.
Handy. All right, let's have a look.
Look and listen, baby, that's my philosophy.
There's nothing more Aussie than a good old meat pie. But let's face it, they can be, shall I say, a little plain. So let's see if Jonah's right about pie face.
Say hello to fashion designers Wayne Holmescheck and Betty Fong from the fashion label Pablo Nevada. Now, what on earth do they have to do with a pie shop, you ask? Well, they do more than just eat there. They, in fact, own it.
These are no ordinary pies, obviously.
They're special pies, extraordinary pies.
Both on the outside and the inside. The inside is all gourmet meat and beautiful fillings, and on the outside we've created faces that represent all the flavors of the pie, so smiley faces, chicken, etc. On top of that, what we've done is we've created smashes, what we call smash in designer term, which is mashed potato, mashed spinach, pea, and carrot. 4 different colors that go on top of the pie, and then 4 gravies that go on top of the smash.
And so do you get a few of the Aussie boys coming in and trying your pies, the gourmet pies?
We do. I mean, where we're located, we're surrounded by all these builders, and so when they see pies, they think, great, get a steak pie. But now they're coming in and they're seeing that we offer other things, so they're trying our ricotta cheese and sun-dried tomato pies.
And do they get teased by their mates for coming in and trying gourmet pies?
They sort of sneak in and sneak out.
So, Stephen, pies with faces on them, I'm dying to hear how you make them.
Great, good, simple Aussie pies with a twist. And I'm just about to start making some pastry.
Oh, great.
And this is the ingredients. I've got some flour here and salt, some butter and lard, which I'm going to mix together. And it's what we call a base pastry.
And so the base pastry is a bit different to what you put on top, is it?
Very, very different. This is a short crust pastry, and what we put in the top of the pies is a puff pastry. So basically all I'm doing here is rubbing the butter until we get the consistency of breadcrumbs. And as you see, I'm quite a bit of a messy person, especially when it comes to making pastry.
That's all a bit of part of the fun.
Yeah. A bit of water. I'm adding my egg yolk here.
Oh, that's looking good.
Together. And then you just knead it. And basically that's your base pastry, ready to go. And what we'll do with that now is we just cover it in some Glad wrap, and it gets rested in the cool room or the fridge at home for 20 minutes. And then you take it out and you roll away. Now what I'm going to do here is line this pastry case for you. And then in that goes.
Oh, that's easy.
Take your rolling pin across it. I've got some chicken pie filling, which I've started. And what I've got here is I've got some sauteed onion, which is basically has been sauteed in some olive oil, which I'm just going to fling into the pot.
Can I help you
pass just
them
while
over?
you pass me the mushroom and the chicken, yeah. This is some sauteed mushroom.
And chicken.
Okay, and some sauteed chicken. And then we add our chicken stock, basically just to cover the ingredients, as you can see. Obviously, you've got to bring the chicken stock to the boil. So this is up to the boil now. What I'm going to do now is add some corn flour, which has been diluted with a bit of water. So this is like a thickening agent. This thickens up all the sauce. And basically you cook that out for about 5 minutes on the stove. Once you take it off the stove, I'd put it in the fridge for half an hour and let this cool down for about before I actually put it into the pie.
Is that just because of the pastry?
Because of the pastry, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is basically just egg and water mixed together.
And when the pastry gets a little bit moist,
Yeah.
it gets sticky.
It does, yeah. And you just roll your once,
Twice.
twice, and pull it away. And it's very important to just make a few little holes in your pie. And
Why?
that stops the filling from boiling over, coming out of the pie. So now we glaze the pies, and it makes them nice and golden brown. And then the fun part here,
The
well, the
faces.
faces, this is what we do at Pie Face. I'm just about to make a little C for the chicken pie. Oh, see, that's a little bit crooked, but he looks
Doesn't matter.
looks as if he's had a big night out, you know what I mean? So they're basically ready to go in the oven now.
Look and listen, baby.
I did notice there was no melon Kochie pie, so it's a good thing I'm here.
It's called rubbernecking, baby. That's all right with me.
Oh, fantastic.
Now, Jonah Seymour from Tamarama actually wrote into Gemma's Gems, and he said, "Hi, Gemma, I got a meal for you. I just love the chicken meat pie from Pie Face in Bondi. They use real chunks of meat and serve it up with all different flavours of mash. My favourite is the peas." And
The peas.
yeah, the peas.
Oh.
Pea pie.
All different type of mash, which they actually call smash.
Oh, and these are the
See, a pie
pies.
floater is a pie in pea soup.
Oh, is it? Pea soup.
Lovely.
These are fantastic.
And these are for you, my little
Which
creation.
one's which? I'm only kidding. And what are they? They're chicken?
Actually, one's chicken for you and steak for Kochie. I thought I'd mix it up.
Boy's pie.
delicious.
One. Oh, that's terrific.
Oh, it's great.
And,
oh, they made it look so easy to do.
Yeah, I reckon I could do that.
Were you? So that's what you're saying, the trick was the different pastries.
Yeah, so they've got the puff pastry on the top and the plain on the bottom. But you
Yeah.
could really put anything in it and then create your little face on top.
It's terrific.
Yum! Thank you very
Beautiful.
much. All right.
Pleasure.
Now, if you would like that recipe, here's what you need to do. Just send an email to recipes@7.com.au. It's not a website, it's an automatic reply service. That means that you'll get it back within seconds. Or you can send a stamped, self-addressed envelope to Mobbs Lane, Epping 2121.
But of course, if you're too lazy to cook for yourself, Pie Face has a special offer for our viewers. Anyone who mentions Sunrise during October will receive free mash and gravy with their
Mash
pie.
and
I bet they do a
gravy.
great gravy as well.
Isn't that just a comfort meal? Isn't it like a
It's a-
hearty winter mashed potato and... Thanks, Gemma. All right, thank you. See you next week.
Pleasure.
Straight ahead, coping with exam stress. I think pies would help out big time. Stand by for Dr. John Irvine.
Then new music from Kate Sobrano. You're watching Sunrise right across Australia. Stick with us.